A claps.
AT Squad, it's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade, Love and Hip Hop Miami, Season 5, Episode 13 review. So the second half of Season 5 has finally come on, and I gotta say that, you know, I feel like Love and Hip Hop Miami and Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is back on course. I've said it before, I feel like for maybe about 4 or 5 seasons there, it was real shaky. It kind of got boring. It was a lot of fake storylines going on. But I feel like they've gotten back to the essence of Love and Hip Hop, and I'm really happy about that. So let's get into this review. We start off with Amara, who is back focusing on her music, and she says that she feels like Shay wasn't really her friend. And I was like, how you feel that? When she was the one trying to help you. Like, you're the one that's always pushing Shay away and saying she get in your business, when honestly she be trying to help you. Do Shay go too far at times? Yes, but she has been a friend to you. Zoey is preparing for her listening party, and she's really excited about this. She says she's in her soft girl era. Flo ends up coming to her dance audition to support her, and Super Cindy and Bobby Lights is there. Now, mind you, last time she saw Bobby was getting into it with her sister Gael, and Flo is still very upset that, you know, Trina played her, and that Trina, when she was arguing with, you know, them, called them some voodoo cat eating biznais. It's not funny. So Bobby, however, apologizes to Flo for coming at them the way that he did the last time they saw each other. And she accepts the apology. And I was like, good. I need for this situation to be squashed. The only issues at this point need to be between Trina and Flo. And Gael need to mind her business, child, because Gael's just all over the place. Zoey says that what Trina said was prejudice. I wonder, is there still smoke on her end when it comes to Trina, even though they talked about things in the first half of the season? I don't know. Was what Trina said messed up? Yeah. And even though she didn't say Haitian people, we all know what you were referring to. So it's not okay. It's simply not. And she should have put out a better apology than what she put out, because I feel like the apology that she put out was still like very defensive and trying to give reason to why she said what she said, and it's just not cool. But Trina attitude been real itty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if this show is a good look for her anymore. Like, Trina has this like elitist attitude, like she is like above it all, and it's like, girl, the delusions, honey. So we then see Flo say, I'm not moving forward or effing with her until she apologizes, talking about Trina. So then we go to Trina. She out kicking it with her cousin and her people and her new man, who is quite good looking. I gotta say, I like him more than that little Polly Pocket she was dating. He cute though, you know. He ain't saying much or nothing, but you know, he was very affectionate, and she was cooing and rubbing all up on him and all of this type of stuff. And she say he the one, honey. He is the one. And I was like, who is this man? What he do for a living? What's going on? Is he a street dude? Like, what is happening here? But she seemed like she happy, child. So Big D, who is this producer, comes over and speaks and says that he's gonna go to Zoey's listening party, but he didn't really know if he was gonna go or not based off the energy between Zoey and Trina. And he ain't like the way she was coming at her. And Trina was like, you know, that squash, ain't no beef there. Go and support her. So he was like, all right. So Trina says, regarding Flo, she was like, I feel like the people around her is what effed everything up as far as their situation. And I'm looking at the television screen like, that's so far off. Like, where'd you get that from? The people around her ain't got nothing to do with why y'all are the way y'all are. It's because of you. You played that girl. Like, Trina, can you please accept accountability? Like, we're accepting the 5 rolls on your neck. Like, ma'am, what is going on? Like, please stop. Please stop. Like, she really is getting on my nerves. Safaree mama sits down and talks to him because, you know, he been going through it with the whole Erica situation, her getting fired off the show, and then Amara getting on social media saying they were never together. It was just for the show. And his mama tells him that, you know, he got community P-net, okay? And that it's great to date, but everybody don't need to know who you're dating. And I was like, you better preach to the choir, mama, okay? Safaree says that Amara denying their relationship really hurt his feelings. And I'm like, I don't really think it hurt his feelings at all. I think that he's using that for a storyline, you know what I'm saying? Just to squeeze as much out of it as possible. But I don't think that man really, truly cared. So the topic of Erica comes up, and his mama was like, even with all that controversy with your ex-wife, you got to teach the kids the culture so they don't grow up thinking it's one side and not the other side. And I very much agree with that. I think that I think that their children need to be well immersed in both sides of their ethnicity, you know, their cultures and everything like that. They need to be well rounded, and hopefully he does a great job at not only teaching them their Jamaican side, but also integrating their Puerto Rican side, and that Erica does the same thing in her household. So Flo has a meetup with Trina at the studio, and Flo tells her, you know, how she hurt her feeling, you know, with not showing up and all of that stuff. And Trina says that it pissed her off that Gael said she stole from her. And so Flo in her confessional was like, yes, the money came back eventually, but not before I confronted Trina. And this is another thing, like, girl, you didn't pay that girl her money back until she fronted on you and outed you in that club. Then that's when you paid her money back. If she wouldn't have said nothing, it's giving me very much that you probably wouldn't even gave her money back. And it's making you look like you really need the funds and you supposed to be the baddest bee. Okay, you up here acting like you can't sit with us, and you up here confiscating people money and didn't even do your part of the job. Like, ma'am, absolutely not. So yeah, she had the right to call you out for not paying her sister back her money that she paid you. Girl, get out of here. So then Flo brings up the voodoo situation, and Trina says that she was saying that to Gael because Gael initially had came up to Trina and was talking about how Flo do voodoo and this, that, and the third or whatever. Now, I get what she's saying because Flo did do that, but it wasn't like you said, that's why your sister said that you was a voodoo priestess or this is it. No, you said y'all voodoo, cat eating, biz naives need to get up out of here. There's a big difference, ma'am, you know. And it's like, once again, Trina don't want to take accountability for anything. My God. So eventually Trina apologizes and says that her beef was for Gael and her girlfriend Claudia and not her. And she says that she still wants to make things up by performing with her. And Flo was like, does that mean that you will apologize to my sister? And she was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I don't blame her for that, because, like, girl, who is Gael? Like, Gael fight her own shadow. Like, girl, ain't nobody got time to be playing with Gael. Girl, bye. So we go to Eliza, who is back this season, and she's having a birthday party where she's cosplaying Rihanna. And surprisingly, she invited Shay. Her and Shay have a conversation. And Shay says that she ain't messing with Amara after that whole emoji situation with Von Shay or whatever. And that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? Because we still don't know if she did it or if she didn't. It's giving me that she did do that. Eliza says that she hasn't even heard from Amara since her makeup launch and now sees what Von Shay was saying. And I need for Amara to realize too that she's the problem when it comes to her and female friendships. she really honestly is. And I feel like the only friendship Amara really has is with her mama. Like literally. But I don't think she knows how to keep female or male friends. I think that she's one of those people that cannot take criticism, don't want to hear what nobody got to say. She hard-headed. She's a victim constantly. And she's another one that likes to put everything off on everybody else. And I just can't with Amara. Not to even say that she needs to be friends with Eliza anyway, because we all see that she a snake. So Trick Daddy tells Safaree that he needs to come to his interview that he's doing with Amara so he can check her about going on social media and lying and saying they wasn't together. And I'm like, Trick, why are you so involved in what's going on in these people's situation? You act like she said this about you. Okay? Calm down, sir. So Eliza is still over there talking to Shay, and Flo and Claudia arrive to the party, and they come over and speak. And Eliza is just openly flirting with Claudia. She even at one point licked her face, and I was like, gross. I know her face stink now. Like, y'all don't even know. Like, my friends and family know. First of all, I don't like crowds. I don't like people touching me, and I'm a germaphobe. So I could only imagine how I would react if somebody licked my face. Okay? I probably would have blacked out and choked the ish out of her. Like, that is so disgusting, on top of the fact that it's disrespectful because you don't even know this girl and she in a relationship and her girlfriend right there. Like, Flo better than me because that's when you should have blacked out. But Claudia, let her do it. And didn't even say nothing. And so Flo looking like, what's the tea, ma'am? What is going on? Eliza Doolittle even go on to ask him what they do when they having relations and all this stuff. And Claudia was like, what, you want to have a threesome or something? Like, what's going on? Like, I was just like, this girl is crazy. Like, literally. So we also find out that Shay hasn't talked to her family since she broke up with Fabo. And MJ confronts her on the fact that she been MIA. And Shay was like, we not together right now, but it don't mean we won't get back together. Excuse you? Like, huh? I know you lying. I know you lying. Like, Shay, we about to put you back in the dodo bird category because ain't no way. So MJ says, you got to stop him from being disrespectful to our mama. And Shay talking some boy bye. What you mean boy bye? Because if he'd disrespect your mama like that, what makes you think he won't disrespect you or y'all daughter like that? So I'm so confused. And I need to know, was this filmed before she got on social media saying she was done with him and he was disrespectful and she done da-da-da-da? Or was this filmed after? Because if this was filmed after that, girl, you can go to hell. Ain't nobody got time. So Zoey has her listening party, and, you know, they got some producers and people in the industry there, and the dude, Big D, comes. She gets good feedback from, you know, the industry insiders. You know, they tell her they like where she's going and, you know, good luck with everything. I actually like the second song that she played. She played 3 songs. I really like the second song a lot. I think that she got something there. But the dude, Big D, asks, can he speak to her one-on-one? Now, mind you, they used to work with each other back in the day, and things didn't really go anywhere for real. So he tells her that he don't think that she ready, that the music wasn't good. She the female Biggie, but she trying to be like Lizzo, and he don't like it, and ain't nobody gonna buy that bubblegum-ish and all of this stuff. And it's just like, okay, you can have your opinion, but you don't have to voice it like that. Like, I don't even work with you no more, first of all. And what makes you think I'm gonna listen to somebody that got platinum teeth in his mouth with whole parking spaces in between? Sir, like, your priorities in life ain't even on par. Like, how you gonna get all of that money put into your teeth, and your teeth are as far apart from each other as the earth is to Jupiter? Like, sir, please, you can't tell me nothing about life. Get your life in your mouth in order. So Zoey was like, you know what I'm saying? I get what you saying, but like when I was working with you, it didn't go nowhere. I worked with you for 3 years and, I didn't get nowhere. And, he telling her, well, I've been in the industry. I'm the one that, got platinum plaques. I just got done working with the City Girls on their last album, which went brick. Not to say that the music wasn't good, but don't sit up there and toot your horn over something that really, honestly didn't even sell 5 records. So, sir, please sit down. So they end up getting into it and she tell him to leave and she called him Dusty. And I wasn't even mad at that because like, it's a way to talk to people. Then just because you got a name don't mean that gives you the right to talk to people any kind of way. Get out of here. So Shay goes to see her mama finally. She got her daughter with her. And her mama, just basically tell her, Fabo ain't the one. You need to leave him alone. I'm glad that it's over. He disrespectful, da 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 da. And Shay was like, you making it seem like he's a evil demon. He is. Like, what? Whew. And then she's like, I need support right now. And then she stand up and shows her belly. She's pregnant again by him. And judging by the way her stomach looked like she 3 months going on 4. So her mama immediately is just pissed off and was like, why the H would you do that? Why would you do that? Why? Because now you're going to be even further tied to this fool. So Shay get the crying tone. This why I don't tell you nothing. Girl, don't try to blame this on your mama. Blame this on you and your stupidity. This ain't got nothing to do with your mama's reaction. This has everything to do with you. And I'm kind of getting sick of Shay playing the victim and trying to blame her family for everything. So she says, the mom was like, is it a girl or is it a boy? She was like, I don't know. And it don't matter because I'm getting rid of it. I don't want it. And her mom was like, girl, please, you ain't doing that. And I'm looking at her like, girl, if you was going to do it, you would have did it. Like, girl, bye. You ain't getting rid of that dang on baby. Your stomach is too big. Girl, stop. And I'm just like, you done did it now. You might as well go ahead, through with it, have your baby. But that still don't mean that you gotta be with him. So you sticking up for him only says to me that you still love him and you care for him and you want to be back with him. Because you can still have your baby and just co-parent and you don't have to stick up for him and make excuses for his piss poor behavior. Little stupid. So then at the end of the episode, Amara interviews with Trick Daddy and Super Cindy. And Safaree pops up on her and surprises her by joining the interview. And during the interview, they talk about everything that happened in their relationship. And she says that the only reason why she went online saying that their relationship was fake was because she was embarrassed. You embarrassed yourself even more by even doing what you did. Like that, girl, oh my God. So Trick was like, you need to stop explaining who you are all the time. You need to not care what people think and you cry too much. Every time I turn around, you're crying. Baby. Oh my God. Amara got mad, got upset. Her voice started quivering or whatever. He was like, see, you're doing it right now. And so she gonna talk to him, Super Cindy, can you get him? Da 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 da. But I feel like Amara uses her tears as a weapon most of the time. Like she weaponizes that. She don't be upset for real. So Safaree tries to talk to her and they end up arguing and getting into it, and she storms out of the studio. He follows her outside and asks to talk some more. And she was like, no, I ain't got nothing to say to you. Get away from my car. She slams the door and then he like splashes his water bottle on her car door. And she was like, that's some bitch, as to be doing. And then the episode goes off. And then they show us the trailer for the rest of the season. And it looked like it's going to be really, really good. I'm really excited about it. But, yeah, Amara and Shay ain't going to worry me this season. I'm going to tell you that much. I ain't got time for neither one of them. Neither one. Like, I literally want to slap both of them. Literally. And Trina. Okay? Oh, my God. Them are the triple D's. Them 3 stooges. Like, they're so stupid. All 3 of them. All 3 of them. Okay? I'm going to give this episode back of Love and Hip Hop Miami a B minus. A B minus. It was good. I miss Suki though. Like, I don't know if she wasn't involved in this second half of the season because she was filming for Baddies. I'm assuming that's why, but maybe we'll see her pop in at some point. We don't know. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode of Love and Hip Hop Miami. Let's talk about it. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.